Why, hello, you amazing watchers, and welcome back to another video. Charlie here today to react to the ending for Nukitachi. Here we are with the final song of the new anime season, summer 2025. Time does fly by, and the new season is over. We'll be going back to a lovely viewer's request right after this video goes up on Monday, the 28th. I'll probably be recording two videos, one for the 29th, one for the 30th. I am going back home on the 30th, and then once the 31st, Friday the 31st comes back, we should be back to our regular scheduling of Epic the Musical to see if we can finish that one. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now, we have Nukitashi the animation. I watched the first episode, and as crazy as this show sounds, it actually looks up to be a good upcoming comedy. Like, it definitely has the power to do so. Even disregarding the more erotic things to the show, very much like I was talking with good friend Jorge, how this is pretty much the inverse of Shimoneta. Though this one definitely looks to be a lot looter. Like, they do not hold any bars. Bars? Is that how the phrase goes? Don't know. English to be hard. Yeah, they're not holding back. They're showing whatever they can get away with showing. And man, it's been interesting. Studio Passion is definitely doing quite the job with the animation. A studio that, just like with Studio Dean, I've had my ups and downs with. I've had my ups with Passion with shows like um, Spice and Wolf. Really enjoyed Spice and Wolf, but then there were also the ones behind the reboot or reanimation of High School DxD, one of my absolute favorite shows of all time. Then Studio Dean Konosuba looks great, works absolutely awesome with the comedy, but then Studio Dean took over the Seven Deadly Sins, and things happened. So they are these studios that I have my ups and downs with. 11 episodes they're bringing out this season, and it's looking absolutely stunning. It is based on a visual novel this time around. It is an erotica school visual novel. R plus for mild nudity. I wouldn't call it mild nudity. I would full on say nudity. But here we go. Nokitashi the animation. What have I gotten myself into? I guess we're here for the music. Utopia or Dystopia by Yuki Yumino was the opening we reacted to, and that sounds good. And now we here have Saikai kei Joshi wa Dou Surya Ii desu ka by Rie Ayase. Yeah, I do not know what that translates to, except that it's a question. And then Rie Ayase, let me look her up right here real quick. Ayase Rie has done Haitai Nanafa and Nukitachi, so I would not have heard of her before today. But yeah, let me pull up the video so we can start my first time reaction to Saikai kei Joshi wa Dou Surya Ii desu ka? Hit it. Please be a lot tamer than the opening. Though the opening was, even by the official YouTube channel, pretty heavily censored, so it should be all good. And here I thought, no, I mean, it's pretty tame overall, considering what this show is like. I see the banana. Darn it, show. Okay, yeah, all pretty tame so far. Wow, they're outdoing themselves. No innuendos here. Only that maybe, yes, the girl's skirt there, but aside from that, all good so far. Sounds great. Are they getting a combat butler? I saw her in the opening, the girl with the kimono right here. And we're back. This is actually the third time I tried to record this. Third time, hopefully, is the charm. Do not know why, but my computer has been corrupting the audio file. For some reason, already having done it once before, it was just a one-off and that's it. And then I was trying to record this one again and it failed again. So I let my computer charge and just laid down, gave it a good hour. I think it was because of very low battery and then having it connected to the power source. I am far away from home and I'm using a power converter. to be able to use the power outlet. So that could be why. We'll see how this video turns out, and hopefully it's all good. Um, what I'll do is I'll just put this segment into the video. I'll split the original one, the first time reaction, insert this one, and then at the very end, I'll leave the more corrupted one. Like it's still audible. The thing is that it's out of sync and the audio is a lot quicker. So my voice does not match my mouth. But I think I'll leave that in. I'll do it like so, and I'll just try to recap what I was saying with the original reaction only 20 something seconds in. I was saying, are they getting a combat butler? Because I've seen her in the opening and she was fighting. This brother sister duo is trying to overwrite the pervert law. That's what they called it in this universe. I was talking with Jorge back home where there's like Shimoneta, but the inverse of it, where Shimoneta, everything perverted was prohibited and they were trying to promote it. In this universe, everything is allowed in this island. So this duo is trying to rewrite that and overwrite the law because it's a law. I was saying this is way too overly cute, and then this happens. Nothing really erotic had happened yet in the ending, like with the opening, except for I was just realizing there was a virgin killer suit right there. But aside from the risque outfits, in the way of dressing, aside from that, nothing had happened until this girl, the purple-haired girl, comes around. My God, girl, that ain't fitting. Then here, I think this is where I mentioned the more risque fashion wear. Then here I was saying they could have definitely gone places with this part of the song, but they chose not to. Maybe they were intending to, but I definitely would have gone there. Innuendos is what this kind of show lives on. But then they didn't play off on it. Then what was next? I was saying here, my God, this ending is way too cute for this anime. Then this scene rolls around. I was like, wow, that looks tasty. And then I realized, oh, I was talking about the food. I'm still hungry. Fries and what looks like karage, absolutely outstanding. The girls, of course, look gorgeous, but look at the food. Anime food. What's next? I was saying that, wow, the cake actually came out very decent. And it was a birthday party all along. Man, this is just wholesome. And that was the end of it. So the actual audio of the audio track of the song actually sounds well. It's just my narration over it that got corrupted, so that will be right after this. But yeah, thank you so very much for joining me on another one. Leave a like and subscribe. Those will help in the comments. Any recommendations to openings or endings you'd like me to bring to the channel. And until the next one, Charlie signs off. I hope this one works. Maybe they are getting because these are the brother-sister duo that wants to overtake the island's rulership to eliminate the pervert laws, what they called it. It's very much like in Shimoneta, how everything perverted is prohibited and prohibited. There we go. And they wanted to overrule that. In this island, everything is absolutely allowed. And this brother-sister duo, amongst some others, want to overwrite this and eliminate that law. My goodness, this song is way too cute for this. I just noticed she's wearing the Virgin Killing sweater. No, girl, that's way too much. Everything overall, with 44 seconds done here, it's been pretty tame. Overall, just one, well, that's people's imagination of the banana. Aside from that, even the Virgin Killing sweater is just risque at most. I think the loot was what this girl was holding right here with the purple hair. And whatever might happen with the cream in a couple of seconds. Okay, they didn't go there. I will. That looks good. Maybe I'm just hungry, but that looks... I mean the fries, by the way. I absolutely meant the fries. Had not looked to the left. I was looking probably karage and fries. Nah, karage and fries sounds good right now. Man, cake actually came out well. I worried for a second there when the shot came in. I thought, what happened to her eye there? You know, she was just winking, and that's a moment. I was worried. I have seen it happened with the wedding rings, Tales of Wedding Rings. Yeah, I think that was the name of that show, with the face of one of the characters, the mouth totally botched, and that stayed in the whole show. Hope they fix that for the Blu-ray. It was actually way tamer than I expected it to be. It was actually pretty wholesome overall, and I actually quite enjoyed that. It's a high note to end on because of just having gone through Kaiju number 8.